a question asked as a doubt. You too could ask your doubt in our public Telegram group. The link is given in the description. This is not a very difficult question, but I'm going to solve it in a very interesting way. I'm just going to teach you how you need to think beyond just the equation bits. Why is such and such data being given? What is, and if there's something specific about the data, most likely there's going to be some insight into it, right? For you to understand that very well, you first need to try this, and only then you can compare it with the method that I'll be doing. So pause it. Try it. It is not a difficult one. I again say you should be able to do it pretty quickly within 2 minutes. So I'm continuing. 3 sprinters ABC participate in the race where A finishes the race first. Okay, so I know A is the fastest. All 3 start running simultaneously, so there's no head start or so on. Respective uniform speeds they maintain. Now the distance between A and B was half the distance between A and C when A finishes the race. Right, and this is that part where I'm saying the half and so on has some specific things. So I can see A finishes first at the end point, and then the distance between A and B is somewhere behind him, and whatever that distance is half of that between A and C. So it's understood that C is going to be even further behind, right? Twice as much. As the distance between A and B. So that is where the special thing is. Now the speed of A and C are 12 and 8. Find the length of this. So it seems like a very usual question. There is no twist and turns and so on. And then this data is there, which seems easy. So I would attack this data here. And the way that I would understand it, and all of this could be done without touching your pen to your paper. I just need to explain, so I'm doing. So this is the start. Now all 3 are at the same point to start. Then A starts and finishes it. Okay, now B is some distance behind him. So B is certain distance behind him. Let's call this whatever this is. And now C is further behind. This is half of A and C. So all that you need to get from your logic is that the distance between A and B is same as the distance between B and C, and these are the gaps. So again, you might it's not very difficult to understand that these are equal. So what? So what is this? Is in the same time, the distances run by A, B and C. I'm still giving you a time to think, okay? Distances run. So if I look at the full distances that they are run, and I know that this is less by a certain quantity, and this is less by the same quantity, means what? R in AP. That's it. And since time is short, same distances run. So what that means is the speeds of A, B, C are also in an AP. And you know the speeds of A and C is given 12 meters per second, 8 meters per second. So for B, you could directly find the speed is 10 meters per second. It doesn't take anything, students, to think about it. And once you know the ratio of B's and C, once you know the ratio of every speed, then there's some distance given. I'm sure you can wind it up. Let me do it for you. So find the length of the race. If B finishes the race, so we are talking of B finishing the race, not this scenario, right? A new scenario. B has reached the end, 420 meters ahead of C. So you just need to compare B and C. Okay, so their speeds we know, and speeds will be same as ratio of distances, which is in the ratio what? 5:4. And we know that the difference, one part corresponds to 4, how much is it? 420. So 5 parts will correspond to how much into 5? 2100 is the answer. Yeah. To remind you, my batch for CAT 24 has already begun. 2 quant lectures are done. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? 18th of April is the 3rd lecture. So if you're interested, the link for the course is also given in the description below.